What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Yeah, my name's Brian, and today I have two special guests with you. One of them is eating Cheerios, and one of them is my sister, and her name is
Kylie.
So, Kylie, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Fine, thank you, and you? Hudson, how are you today?
Medium.
Are you speaking for him, or does he speak?
I'm speaking for him.
Hudson, you're spilling Cheerios everywhere.
Dude.
So, my audience is generally Italian, and Hudson, what do you think about Italy?
Seems fun.
He just likes eating. Hudson,
Yeah.
you're a star today.
He likes pizza.
He does? What do you think about Italian food? Because Kylie's been to Italy 2 times?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Italian food? Be honest, be fully honest.
Delish.
That's it?
Yeah.
She's a lady of few words. Doesn't have too much to say.
I love pizza
I do too.
and pasta.
So what did you think of the Italian pizza compared to the American?
Bomb.
Let's bomb? Alright. What did you think of it? Actually, you weren't even alive.
Never been.
He's never been to Italy yet. And beyond food, are there any thoughts that come to mind when you think of Italia?
You?
That makes sense. Her brother does live there. Anything else though? What are your stereotypes of it? When you think of the Italian people, what do you think they do, if anything?
Read.
Okay, more than Americans read or something?
Eat.
Why do you
walk.
think they read?
I don't know.
Okay.
Eating, walking.
Yeah, they
smoking.
do walk. Smoking cigs.
Yes.
Yeah, true. They do like cigs. They eat.
Shopping.
Living the la bella vita.
See.
See. Hudson's so confused right now.
He likes it.
This is his first time on camera.
Well.
He's literally like this right now. Well. Soccer. Okay, cool. What do you like and dislike about it, if anything comes to mind?
Soccer.
No, about Italy, not just soccer. I don't think you're a big soccer fan.
A little dirty.
Little dirty.
Graffiti.
The graffiti in Rome has been one of my biggest complaints.
Trash.
Yeah. Hit him, girl. Hit him. The graffiti is everywhere. That's true.
Yeah. Kind of smells like pee sometimes.
Okay, I haven't had that experience, luckily. That might have just been a one-time thing, I would imagine. Now you're forced to say good stuff, though. There's some good stuff you have to say.
I already did. The food's good, pretty, easy to get around.
That's one thing I wouldn't have said, but okay.
Yeah, like it's easy to know where to go. Navigate.
Navigation, yeah.
It's cool that you just like all of a sudden are walking through these narrow streets and then BAM! The Pantheon.
That's true. So have
Trevi Fountain.
Or Trevi Fountain. Have you only been to Rome in Italy, or where else have you been?
Lucca.
Did you end up going to Florence this time?
And Florence.
How was Florence? Be honest.
Fine. Smelled bad.
What's this deal with this thing smelling bad? I didn't know about that. It must have been a one-time thing, as I said. Because he smells bad sometimes.
That would be a 2-time thing then.
True. One in Florence, one in Rome.
But no, Florence is pretty. Duomo.
Yeah, the Duomo, let's get it. Is there any other cities in Italy that interest you that maybe you'd like to see one day if you were ever to return?
Amalfi Coast.
Ooh, Amalfi Coast, yes. What about you?
Cinque Terre.
Ooh, Cinque Terre. What about you?
Tuscany.
Tuscany, you have been to Tuscany technically.
Why?
Florence, that's in Tuscany. Tuscany's a region.
Oh. Wine.
The wine of Tuscany. Do you drink wine sometimes?
Yes.
And what did you think of the wine in Italy?
It's really good and really cheap.
Did you notice it was like better or worse than?
Well, just like cheap house wine is really good and really cheap.
Yeah, that's true. You go to the Bangladino, as they call it, and you could get wine bottles for cheap.
Yeah.
Do you plan on ever taking this guy to Italy?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? You haven't said anything all video.
No, he just did.
What did he say? Hudson, look at the camera. You're gonna be the star. His hands are full.
Of Cheerios.
Is there anything else I should be asking you or covering? I feel like there are so many interesting topics.
About Italy?
Or just anything. What do you like about America? That's such a vague question, right?
Compared to Italy?
Sure, we can go down that path.
Cleaner?
Okay.
Some parts.
Yeah. Rome has had this dirty problem for a couple years, I feel. Not all of Italy's like that.
Homeless people?
Denver. Here, you mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. We have a homeless person problem in the downtown area of our capital city. A lot of homeless people. They seem like they're on drugs.
But what I like is a lot of different kinds of food.
Okay.
Mexican food.
More food diversity, you would say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's possible. That's possible. Yeah, Mexican food, I feel like it doesn't even exist. I mean, it does, but it's very hard to find in Italy. But that's one of the most popular foods here, along with Italian food.
Okay, I think we're about done with the Cheerios.
We're just spilling Cheerios everywhere.
Chipotle.
True. I guess that's still Mexican type food.
True.
What about beyond food? Is there anything about lifestyle that...
Less traffic, easier to get around.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To drive.
You've pretty much summarized all the problems of Rome. Can be dirty sometimes, can be hard to get around with traffic and parking. If you took that away, it'd be really, really nice.
Yeah.
But
I mean, yeah, it still is really nice.
It still is really nice, but it does, every place has its problems, just like Colorado has its problems too.
Yeah.
What are the problems with Colorado?
Snow?
You're not a snow fan?
No.
I like snow. In Italy, if it snows this much, everyone freaks out and they're like, oh my god.
Yeah. I didn't even know it snowed in Italy. Okay, bye.
It does, see? It usually doesn't snow in Italy, but it can. And if it does...
Baseball?
True, you like baseball?
Yeah.
I start holding you and now you cry. Woo!
Woo!
Ah, now you're happy. True, I guess the sports culture is very different. In America, sports is like life.
Yeah.
I've tried telling Italians that. I still don't think they understand.
And soccer is obviously not as big a deal.
And they think soccer is like so important there. I'm like, you guys, if you think soccer is important there, if you think soccer is important in Italy, wait till you see like American football, for example.
Yeah.
It's a religion. And there's a lot of like team spirit, and even at high school and stuff like that.
Yeah, is it not like that in Italy?
They don't have sports at school.
Oh.
There's no sports teams. There's no clubs really even. So you just go to school, you study, and then you come home and you just study. That's why I always say I'm glad I went to American high school and stuff, because it's more fun. I know maybe it's like, oh, your education, but it's like I had fun.
Yeah.
I'm a youth.
And you do a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, I played baseball, basketball,
And meet
clubs.
different friends.
Yeah. And our high schools are so
Battle
nice.
of the Bands.
Battle of the Bands. I did Battle of the Bands. I used to play the drums.
And the piano.
Hudson, chill.
Self-taught.
No, self-taught drums, not self-taught piano. Thank you for blowing me up, though.
Did you guys know that language and music coincide?
How so?
If you're good at languages, you're good at music.
I could see that. And probably like math is all tied to that as well. Alright, well, guess what? Do we have any final words? Do we have any goodbyes? Do we have a goodbye, Hudson? Can you tell him goodbye? Good, he's speaking. Alright, well, Kylie, also known as K Mills, We appreciate your presence on the channel. Hudson, we appreciate your presence on the channel. Any last words?
Peace.
Peace out, y'all.